Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some exciting, we've got some exciting stuff. It is 6:01 p.m. here in Los Angeles on Monday. It's Monday. Pokemon Go just tweeted right now, 12 hours left until we reveal more information about Pokemon Go trainer battles. Who's as fired up as Mac Mortar? Little cringe, I'm down for it. Yes, let's go. And there's only one meme that is appropriate for this. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Also, Pokemon Go said official Pokemon Go trainer battle announcement. Save the date, trainer 12/4. Are you ready? Hashtag go battle with this awesome throwback picture. So that is sweet. That is exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, PvP in Pokemon Go. We actually got some stuff early myself and some others. We got the information, we got the screenshots, we've got some stuff to show you regarding PvP in Pokemon Go that was given to us by Niantic, by Pokemon Go. So thank you to Pokemon Go and Niantic for sharing. And now it is our turn to share to you PvP in Pokemon Go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment you've all been waiting for. This intro sounds familiar. Trainers, from encountering and catching your first Pokemon to assembling a powerful team to take on a legendary Pokemon in raid battles, you have certainly built incredible skills as a trainer over the last 2 years. Are you ready for the next big challenge? Show off your skills against others with trainer battles coming soon to Pokemon Go. Beginning this month and this month only, trainer battles will allow you to challenge a friend or another trainer at any time. Challenge another trainer using a battle code, assemble a team of 3 Pokemon, and see who comes out on top. When trainer battles are completed, both participants will receive great rewards, including a chance at a rare evolution items. When I said this month only, I did not mean this month. It starts this month. Hype in the chat. In order to ensure a competitive and even playing field, trainers must compete in the same trainer battle league, which determines the CP limit for the participating Pokemon. Strength alone will not ensure victory, whether you're battling with a Caterpie or a Mewtwo. The cleverer and more strategic trainer will have an advantage, although it is not recommended to take a Caterpie against a Mewtwo. Like, seriously, don't do it. Battles are fast-paced and real-time, so do not expect to wait your turn. Your selected team of Pokemon will be able to execute both their fast attack and their charged attack moves. In preparation for battle, you'll even be able to use Stardust and Candy to unlock a bonus charged attack for your Pokemon. That's right, 2 charge moves for 1 Pokemon. Timing is everything and very important. If you use your head and keep an eye on your opponent's moves, you may be able to deploy a Protect Shield to save your Pokemon from critical damage. But you only have one limited number of these shields before your Pokemon will be left defenseless. While trainers will usually have to be nearby in order to initiate a trainer battle, Ultra Friends and Best Friends can challenge each other from any distance. So, near or far, you can battle with your closest friends at any time. And unlike raids, PvP does not sleep. Are you looking to learn the ropes and sharpen your budding battle skills? Team leaders Spark, Candela, and Blanche are eager to test your bravery. You can earn rewards once per day when training with the team leader, including Stardust, to help power up your Pokemon. And while throwing hands with these 3 team leaders, you can earn yourself points towards the infamous Ace Trainer badge. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the new PvP system in Pokemon Go. Alright, so that is what's happening in Pokemon Go, ladies and gentlemen. We do have PvP, it is here. Now I want to go over some screenshots and go over some more in-depth stuff just to show you guys and talk more about exactly what's happening rather than announce it like I'm announcing for a fight, because it's PvP and it's technically a fight. So we're just going to roll screenshot by screenshot and kind of explain what we know and explain a little bit of the PvP system. Obviously, we've seen the screenshots of this great league, the Battle Party, along with the Ultra League, and here's a screenshot of Master League with no CP, or max CP per Pokemon, no limit. You've got Tyranitar 3400, Metagross 35, Ho-Oh 3000, and again, that is under your party tab, and you can scroll down more for gym raids, and that looks like it's got kind of a revamp to there too, so that's pretty cool. And I'm assuming you you scroll vertically to see the different teams in the different leagues. Here's what it looks like when you've got your battle code and also the team leaders. Blanche, Candela, you know, Brother Nature's deer. Apparently he's working on a movie, which is sick. And then Spark as well, and I'm assuming this is just me assuming things, if you go up against, let's say, Spark, you're going to battle probably a 3-party electric type Pokemon party with maybe a little bit of variance. But remember, there is that second charge move, which we're going to talk about. But this is really, really easy. Scan this battle code with another device to battle. You do not have to be friends with someone to PvP. For trading, you have to be on someone's friends list. It has to be like a, it has to be Pokemon Go official between you two. With PvP, you just scan the code and you are off to your first ever or second ever or 50,000 PvP battle. And here's what it looks like when you go into a battle. Choose your league. Either you go Great League, Ultra League, Master League, 1500, 2500, or no limit. It's looking like, and from what I've talked about with other people, Ultra League is where the most fun is going to be had, because all of us mid-tier, like mid-level to high-level people, so like basically level 30 to level 40 plus, I guess you want to say 40 plus, that 2500 CP limit is probably where a lot of people are going to have the most fun, the most strategy. It's going to be the most diversity in teams. Really looking forward to the Ultra League battles. And also one thing, after we go over all the screenshots, we're going to talk about a little bit of a pro league, some competitive stuff, like a competitive scene, that what I've been talking about, what I've been preaching and hoping about for freaking years with Pokemon Go, that competitive aspect, competitive feel. We're going to talk about that again after all the screenshots, so stay tuned for that, because I also need your guys' help for that as well. And once you pick a league, you get a screen like this showing, let's say you picked Great League, so Great League, max CP per Pokemon, and then you can choose your party. And I have no idea how many parties you're allowed to have. I would assume 3 of 3 different types of Pokemon. Obviously this party being Altaria, Sableye, and Azumarill, all under 1500 CP. And you can kind of swipe between and then use your party. So you can have pre-made parties ready, which is really, really cool. So, because again, if you're going up against somebody like JT Gilly, you know the man loves Charizard, and you've got a party that's pretty good against fire types, you can whip that out. And then once somebody scans your code, I'm assuming this is the screen that pops up, or maybe it pops up on both phones. Go Trainer NIA wants to battle. Obviously, it's going to be the trainer's name. And then let's freaking do it. Let's throw some hands. And then go to this screen right here. We got Trainer 1 versus Trainer 2. And, we kind of hop into the battle there. And then this is what it looks like when you go up against an ace trainer. Let's just call it an ace trainer, or one of the team leaders. You got Blanche right here against Trainer 2, or Canella, or Spark. So that's kind of what it looks like when you hop into that battle against the team leaders. Now, let's talk about the Protect Shield. You have 2 Protect Shields per battle. Now, I actually don't know if it's 2 Protect Shields per battle or 2 Protect Shields per Pokemon per battle. I'm getting confirmation on that right now. I will revisit this later, but this is what it looks like. Attack incoming, use a Protect Shield. It looks like you could probably either, and again, we don't have video for this, I'm assuming either you have a Protect Shield bubble on your screen that you click. Well, actually, I can verify that. No, you don't. When a Pokemon is getting ready to use a charge move, you will probably be prompted with a, do you want to use a Protect Shield? And you can either use it or not use it. And this is what it looks like when you use it. The shield goes up and you take reduced damage. It doesn't just completely block out the attack. It just makes the hit a little bit less hard on your Pokemon. So the strategy with this is probably conserving your bigger, tankier, beefier, beastier Pokemon. Probably going to want to keep those alive with your Protect Shields, but again, I don't know if it's 2 per Pokemon or 2 per total battle. And here's the reveal, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it going to be? Is it tap and swipe? Is it a new system? Or is it turn-based? Well, you kind of heard from my announcing, it is not going to be turn-based. You do not take turns. It's a tap and swipe system. I guess just a tap system. There's no swiping. You don't swipe to dodge. You use the Protect Shield when need be. I think, or do you swipe to dodge? But as you can see here, tap to charge up Energy Ball. And we switch to the next screen. There are 2 charge moves. You can now get 2 charge moves. Again, you can use candies and then also Stardust to basically have your Pokemon learn an extra charge move. And as you can see right here with Lucario, it is Flash Cannon and Shadow Ball. So what the big thing is going to be here, if you have, let's say that Infernape, you have, or not Infernape, but let's say Arcanine as a fire type, right? You're going to get destroyed by water types just because of super effectiveness. But if you have an Arcanine with Wild Charge on it as your second move, and somebody pulls out a water type Pokemon, you can at least deliver some serious super effective damage on their water type Pokemon with that second charge move. And that is going to be a very, this is where the strategy comes in. This is what we're talking about when we say strategy. It's building up your Pokemon teams to be able to counter anything, right? Or counter a counter that someone brings out. But this is what a PvP battle, the PvP inside the battle, looks like. You see the trainer across the little field there from you, and you see their Pokemon. There's a life bar, obviously, that just goes down as you beat it down. You tap, and as you tap, it looks kind of cool graphically. There's like the little bubbles, that kind of little balls that go like to the charge moves, and you tap that up, and then your charge moves build, and then once you build up charge moves, you pick between one or the other in order to use it. As you can see here, we got Gengar building that Sludge Bomb versus the Focus Blast. This looks like not the most fair matchup in Pokemon, but I guess, you pick your bonds, so that's what they chose. And then once you build that up, and once the circle is filled, you can then tap the charge move and send that on over. Again, here's another screenshot. We got a Salamence versus a Alolan Executor, obviously with Hydro Pump and Fire Blast. You're going to want to use the Fire Blast move against that Alolan Executor. Oh, also, I've got my reward to claim right here for the, I only walked 34 kilometers. That's not too bad. I didn't get 50 this week. I'm slacking really bad. Sorry, guys. And next, you can see this is the other side of that battle we saw earlier of the Infernape versus the Lucario. Infernape building up that Solar Beam and or Flamethrower, and it's looking like Lucario is going to catch some serious hands here. And then once you win the battle, because obviously all of you guys are absolute beasts, you're going to win every battle, you win. There's the win screen. And you do get rewards, one being the Sinnoh Stone. So as you guys know, the Sinnoh Stone wasn't taken out of Research to Breakthrough boxes, but it has been significantly more difficult to obtain out of your Research Breakthrough box, out of the 7-day box. So it's hard to do that. But now, out of PvPing, you do have a chance of getting a Sinnoh Stone from a PvP battle. So do your battles, and this is how you can just farm Sinnoh Stones. I don't know if there's a limit you can get per day of Sinnoh Stones, if there's a battle limit per day, and I don't know if how rare the Sinnoh Stone drop rate is, but I do know, can confirm here, that you do get Sinnoh Stones from battling in PvP. And that is it. That is what we got, what we know about the PvP update in Pokemon Go. If there's more information that drops either in today's announcement or an announcement later today, or there's an announcement tomorrow, I will have that on the channel in tomorrow's episode where we go more in-depth about PvP. I guess not really, we went in-depth there, but like, I don't know, more in-depth about some ideas about PvP, get some teams ready, and really start strategizing for PvP here in Pokemon Go. And talking about competitive play, I guess we'll cover that more in tomorrow's episode too, because we've already been talking for a long time. I do have to leave. But the one question that I wanted to ask you guys when it comes to competitive play and a competitive scene in Pokemon Go, now that you know how the PvP system works, let me know in the comments, and please do, because this is important, because we're building something right now, and we're going to launch something when this update launches in partnership with some other people, and it's going to be pretty cool. But when it comes to, and this is especially for you core Pokemon people who maybe have followed like Pokemon competitive scenes, I don't know what the scene looks like for competitive Pokemon, but for the people who do know it, or who follow MLG, or who watch Clash Royale 1v1, you know, their pro league, pro series, do you guys think a pro competitive series would work here with this Pokemon Go PvP system? And let me know in the comments why you think it would or why you think it wouldn't, and please let me know if you guys have an idea or have a thought you want to share, because it is definitely important. Your thoughts, your opinions, your comments, very important. And along with that, if there was a competitive league formed for Pokemon Go and we, you know, did live streams, or there was a scene that you could, you know, create an account for or jump into and have like local tournaments with like big leaderboards, and then possibly, hopefully in the future, you know, events where we do PvP, like big things like that. Not even big things. Don't even think about big picture yet. If there was a league that you personally could compete in or watch via live streams or track online, would you guys be interested in that? Would you, as Pokemon Go players, be interested in watching and keeping track of a competitive scene and a competitive league in Pokemon Go? Let me know in the comments. Tell me why or why not. Again, this is like important research that we're doing here, because we're trying to build something to get something fun for you guys to do with this whole PvP system, because as we all know, with it being tap and swipe, it's not the most in-depth system. It is optimized for Pokemon Go so that it's more fast-paced, so that, you know, the battles don't last as long, and it, you know, kind of the whole tap thing. Obviously, turn-based would have been nice, but it's going to be interesting seeing this kind of faster-paced tap and swipe feature for Pokemon Go, tap and swipe system for Pokemon Go, instead of your traditional turn-based. I'm very curious to see how it works in Pokemon Go. Obviously, we don't know yet, and we won't know until it comes out, but I'm curious. I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to be really pissed off about the system. A lot of people like myself, I'm very optimistic. I'm very curious. I'm more curious than anything. I just kind of want to see how you guys like it once you finally get it in your hands. I've never played it yet, so I'm curious to see how it feels. And I just want to see if a competitive scene could form around this, and if we can get some really, really fun challenges and battles and stuff going. Really looking forward to seeing this system drop. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your opinion on the competitive system, competitive league, all that kind of stuff. Let me know down below, and let me know if you guys are excited for Pokemon Go PvP. Give me your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, and tomorrow, again, we'll dive a little bit more in depth into what we're thinking for competitive, and then some other stuff too, just kind of going into strategy with this new Pokemon Go PvP system. But yeah, guys, that is it. PvP in Pokemon Go, it is here. Hope you guys are ready, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's episode, where again, we go a little bit more in depth on PvP in Pokemon Go. Hype in the comments. See you later.